This conference will now be recorded.
Good morning, this is Jack from Charting the Markets Crypto, and this is the pre-market webinar for the morning of Thursday, the 29th of August. My disclaimer, I do this for educational purposes only. I'm here to share my technical analysis with you. I hope you can take some of what we're doing and learn from it and transfer it to your own charts. I'm not here to issue trading signals. Right, yesterday we were, well, almost here, actually. We got down to this 38.2. We've got a week 60-minute buy signal fixed now on Bitcoin, which is almost made target. This has been the strongest since yesterday morning. No divergence on the 15-minute chart, but at the moment we closed back slightly below the daily middle band, I think. So we've got that's at 63.51. We're very slightly above it now, but we really need to get back over it, and we need to get back over it ASAP. On Ethereum, well below, of course, that actually hit the 3SD lower band at the low yesterday. Normally expect to see a bounce there. We have seen one. On the hourly chart, we've broken down from the double top. Seeing a rally here, this could just be a bear flag though. No current divergence. Looking and on the 15-minute chart, no divergence either. On Solana, we closed the day below the daily middle band, and it's at 146.99, and we are currently at 145.56. So we're currently trading below the daily middle band. It needs to get back above it, otherwise this downside scenario could play out. We've still got the RSI 5 buy signal made target, the RSI 14 buy signal, which are generally a pretty good signal as well, hasn't made target yet, but I'm leaning towards it doing so, but it needs to get back over the daily middle band. In terms of the short-term divergences, nothing really. And on Avalanche, which I'm watching here because actually this has been not a bad guide to what's happening in the rest of the market the last few days. Actually, it's such a good guide that if it continues being this good, I'm just going to add it for that reason. But we are holding. We're obviously at a potential support here. We're back testing the broken falling wedge resistance, and obviously that could hold. We've got two options for a reversal pattern here. We could come back and retest this low, which would be the downside scenario probably, or we could go up to the 33 area and hit the possible inverted head and shoulder neckline or possible asymmetric double pop bottom resistance there and go up from there. So either way we would have a pattern, but the question is whether we're going to retest the low, and we might. We have an RSI 14 sell signal fixed, that made target. No current positive divergence worth the mention. So it's just a pure inflection point here. And really, from a technical point of view, this hasn't really moved much from yesterday. Bitcoin's been the strongest. Ethereum's been marginally the weakest. We will see how it goes. I'm leaning towards the bull side. To a certain extent, this has been, only to a very, very certain extent, following equities, and I'm pretty bullish equities for the next couple of days. But we're still in the inflection point, and while we have all of Bitcoin and Ethereum and Solana closing on a daily basis below the daily middle band, there is definitely cause for concern, and we could take the low road. But I think I'm liking it to rally up from here. We'll see whether we get that. All right, great. Any questions today, guys? But basically same as yesterday, in the inflection point at decent support, may well reverse back up here. We've only got one buy signal. We will see how it goes. I'll try and get a post out today, but I'm going to mainly focus on getting the equities one out this morning. Crypto one might need to wait till tomorrow. My pleasure as always, guys. I'll catch you guys later.